Hi there folks, well, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'm still in Luss, and again I've not long finished doing the Loch Lomond Halloween trail. And it was quite fortuitous that when I came in I realised that there was a distillery in Luss which I hadn't known about before, and because I was thinking I was going to be a video short this week. So I'm going to head down to the distillery, have a little wander around, try and see if I can maybe go on a tour and see how much out of that I can film. But if there aren't any tours, I can at least show you around a wee bit and have a little nosy at what they have and what they have on offer in the visitor centre and shop. And yeah, there should be a website for them as well, so I'll link that in to the description bar below and a pinned comment in the comment section, so you can have a wee nosy and see what's going on with them. So again, they do look like they're a relatively new distillery. Or maybe this might just be like the shop and visitor centre for them. And yeah, could be interesting. And again, if you want to support the channel further, you can follow me on TikTok and Blue Sky. The links are below again in the description bar and in the pinned comment. And if you want to support the channel further, you can become a channel member, and all that money goes back towards support me doing more videos like this and showing you more of Scotland and what Scotland has to offer. So I'm going to turn the camera around and have a closer look at the distillery itself. Yeah, so the North Car Park, I think it's just beyond those wee white buildings just there, and the general store for Luss is just over there. You can just see the green sign for it next to the no entry signs. So the last few times I've actually been in Luss, I've just gone down that way and not looked up here. So that's probably why I missed it. And you can just make out the spire for the kirk. So sometimes it's good to be able to maybe go a different way through an area you've been to on a few occasions. You might find things you haven't seen before. So that's what it's about. It's for Ben Lomond Gin, which is a really nice gin, and Loch Lomond Whisky. Oh, yeah, so I've tried the Ben Lomond Gin, not trying the Loch Lomond Whisky though. So I think the way in is just round here. It's quite a nice but very modern. A lot of corrugated iron, but I do think it does suit my work. So it's very geometrical, very kind of low-lying. So the reception in the shop around this way. Oh, they also have a wee cafe as well. Might have a nosy in there. And the whiskey and gin experience are in there, so I'll start off in here. And quite like that. Try and get a better shot of that. Yeah, I think the cafe's actually going to be closing at 3, so I might not be able to get in there. But again, it's always good to know that's there. I'll definitely have a look in the shop and the experience centre. The experience centre is actually free to enter, which is always good. I think a Scots favourite word is free. Yeah, so we've got some of the Loch Lomond whiskies. So I'm guessing that's quite a peaty one. It's double distilled and heavily charred. That's how they're describing it. Oh, they've also got a wee bar in here as well, so you can sample some of their beers. So they've got 12-year-olds. They've also got wee gift boxes. And some merch as well. So those are some of their gins. I think that's just a straight gin, a Scottish one. They've also got infused Scottish gin. I think it's berries. Yep. They've got blood orange and grapefruit. So a lot of different flavours, so you can pick which one you like and treat yourself. Yeah, they also sell some blended whisky as well, which also have some different flavours. So they've got Orchard Outburst, Smoke Symphony, and Hazelnut Harmony. That should be interesting. Yeah, while I was in, I should realise that they also do tours. So again, if you go on their website, you should be able to book on a tour, and you'll get the proper like walk rounds and like told everything you need to know about Loch Lomond Gin and Loch Lomond Whisky and Ben Lomond Gin. So again, that'd be quite an interesting bit to do if you're wanting a wee bit of an extra experience while you're here in Luss. So this is me going into the whisky and gin experience.
And land and sky.
So a lot of information about the area.
From its summit, all paths are women.
It mentions people like Rob Roy McGregor and places like the Drovers Inn.
Ben Lomond, the weekend and the adventure is invited.
Yeah, I was wrong. I thought it said it closed at 3, but it closed at 5, so I might actually go in and have something and treat myself. And they have the wee distillery at the back. So I wonder if they actually are doing some work on the site. I might be able to send through them, just 'cause I think they've got a wee tasting room. And I'll go into the cafe. So might be just where they distill the gin. You can see they've got everything set up for the tastings. You've got all the things at the back. But they might tell you more about that if you book yourself onto the tour. So head into the cafe. Yeah, I have to admit, I quite like that artwork there. Again, I'm very much incorporating the Luss Distillery logo. Very simple, but I like it. Yeah, so that's me just finishing my little visit to the Luss Distillery. And yeah, again, I was talking to a couple of the lasses in the cafe, and they were saying that they've only just opened. They opened last Thursday, so they've been open for less than a week. And that's probably why I've not realised that this place was here, because they're just that new. And yeah, so again, if you are in the Luss area, it doesn't matter if you park up at the south car park or the north car park. Really easy to get to. And yeah, and it's a really nice location. The food in the cafe was really, really nice, really tasty, and the staff are lovely as well. And again, as I was saying earlier on, you can actually book on tours of the distillery itself, and obviously you kind of get to learn about, like, obviously the whiskey and the gin and all that stuff. But again, definitely one that I'd recommend coming and visiting and spend some time in. And again, being in Luss, it's always a pleasure to be in Luss, but having a new reason to come and visit is just the cherry on top. So hopefully you will have enjoyed this video, hopefully you'll find it interesting, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.